On this episode of Whiskey at Work, get ready to get tickled by the pickle. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of
We're back with Harry Carey and the Whicked Pickle.
Work. Oh my, is this one weird? Have we ever gone this far off the rails of any of the whiskey we have done?
I don't think it's that off the rails. I mean, I certainly think banana whiskey was a more odd pairing.
There's no way that's possible.
That is true because you don't typically think of those things going together. And
caramel flavored banana dessert.
Well, yeah, sure, yeah,
sure,
but not in a. I mean, people take shots of whiskey followed with a shot of pickle juice all the time.
We are drinking.
Yeah, crazy
right?
people.
Sure, we're
we
drinking.
also had Tabasco whiskey once.
The Whicked
That was
Pickle.
good.
Oh, we did have that too. Maybe we haven't been as weird
We've
as
had
we
some
thought
weird
we've
stuff
been.
here.
We have.
This
but
is not that weird.
Yeah, but the tobacco one was actually like a George Dickel bourbon
It was Tabasco,
produced.
not tobacco. That is next week.
Did I say tobacco?
Yeah, next week we're just going to dump a bunch of Copenhagen in a bottle of Jack Daniels and shake it up and see where it goes.
I might actually like that one.
Just take a cigar apart and put it in a bottle and let it sit for about 3 weeks.
Oh, we have smoked some whiskey.
Oh, that's true. We could do that, I suppose. We're drinking Whicked Pickle, is what it's called.
I got a pickle.
From a distillery that's been around 160 years, and this is where they landed.
They're as old
apparently.
as Jack Daniels?
They are as old as Jack Daniels.
I like
the
it.
Holiday. Is that what it was? Holloway?
I don't know. I didn't even look
I don't
at
remember what it was called. Anyway,
I was disgusted thinking about drinking another flavored whiskey. I didn't even look at the bottle.
That's really not important who they are. It's just important what they have produced and the fact that we were able to find it. We should give a shout out though to your friend for bringing this because he brought it from Minnesota, right?
Oh yeah, Steve. Steve brought her for us.
Poor Steve. Had to take a detour to get Whicked Pickle whiskey.
In case you haven't figured it out yet, that's a dig at me.
How many people pronounce the H in W words that are WH? Just Rob in the room?
I don't know.
Is that the only one? Right?
It was second grade. It's how I learned. I don't know what to tell you.
What teacher taught you that?
I don't know.
What teacher would have said, Rob, you say every letter in the word?
Who did I have in second grade?
How do you say pneumonia?
Pneumonia. Is that wrong too? Or should it be pneumonia? Is that what you were trying to get? Psychology?
But, Kelsey, you have talked in numerous episodes, that we've done down here, about something something called a pickleback.
I'm allowed to speak. Yeah, a pickleback. And also known as a Brooklyn hooker. Oh my God. Which I'm politically correct, so I'm going to call it a Brooklyn sex worker. And
she's got look her up on OnlyFans.
Why would it be called that?
Why not?
How does a Brooklyn...
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Shout out to my buddy Kyle, who always orders them.
The Brooklyn
hooker. Yeah.
All right.
It's not bad. You take a shot of Jameson and then you follow it with a shot of pickle juice.
Does it have to be Jameson when you do this?
That's the only way I've ever done it. And I think if you go into a bar and ask for a pickleback, I think they'll maybe just give you Jameson.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be an Irish hooker?
No, that's an Irish car bomb.
No, that has Jägermeister totally and some other.
Man, all of the names we have said right now are just so derogatory. They're so terrible. Who are naming these drinks with the you guys got to stop this.
Was Missouri even a state 160 years ago?
I don't know. I didn't look into that history. Again, this whole thing is so weird. I didn't even know where to go with it.
The world famous distillery in Weston, Missouri.
Weston, Missouri. Was it Holiday or what's it say in the back? Holiday.
Holiday
Distillery. 160 years of this. You guys landed on pickle whiskey. It's interesting.
Distilled. Well, it says bottled. It doesn't say distilled.
Now, I'm having it actually with club soda, and it's pretty good.
Is it?
Yes,
I like it.
Just
I think
on
it's
ice?
fine, yes.
How would you describe the taste of it compared to a pickleback, which you have obviously had?
Pickleback, I always feel like a pickleback doesn't really taste like anything by the time it's over. It just kind of cancels cancels each other out. And
Well, a lot
that's
of
sort of
times-
how I feel like this. It just tastes like a little bit of whiskey and a little bit of pickle juice, and
But when you do shots like that are two things,
sure.
aren't they supposed to mix to kind of create a flavor or a unique
I have
taste?
no idea.
with
I
that?
just try to get it down as quickly as possible, so it's 1, 2 very fast.
Ah, boy, this is that's yeah. Well, why you don't buy the drink then? You bet other people because you're not going to actually go. Spend
No,
money
I don't.
shooting it.
I don't. Yeah, I don't love it.
Okay.
If it's offered to me, I will.
You'll still drink it. You'll
Half-heartedly.
take
You don't like the JMO part of it? Or
I don't
what?
like people who say JMO. First of all, I'd like to start there.
Oh, this is your show. This
Well,
whole thing should be yours.
I guess
All I
Kelsey's
wanna
going to be
do-
working during next week's episode.
All I want to do is hear you keep cutting down Rob, because just go.
And
Go.
not meaning to cut down Rob. I mean that across the board. I hate it when
Do people say that?
JMO. Yes.
That's a thing too. Man, I don't like any. Right, Russ, as you say JMO, is that why you're giggling there in the background? You're
Tell the truth, Russ.
JMO. Well, again, this is just it's just a weird pairing that seems to be happening in whiskey right now. We started this with Screwball, which was peanut butter whiskey.
That was terrible.
We've moved on to
I
Howler
forgot
Head.
all about peanut butter whiskey.
So long ago.
Yeah.
We did that. We've had the banana flavored whiskey. We've had the root beer flavored whiskey. We've had
we have not had
the brown sugar and bourbon in whiskey. Now we've
that
had
wasn't
we've
good
had
either.
this.
Okay, so a really interesting
Noticing a
idea has
trend.
been presented off camera.
What?
From the production team down on the floor over there. What if how do you guys feel about peanut butter with pickles? Just in general, is that a snack that you enjoy?
Was that you? You were he was telling me that he would actually take the pickle spears, dip it in peanut butter, and eat them that way.
You don't do that.
If I came into the room and had a sandwich after you,
that's like a
I would
like it's
smash the bottle
peanut
in your
butter and
face.
pickles is a fairly normal thing to eat. I don't use spears. I use like the
Fairly
whole little
normal. Let's just revisit that one. Fairly normal thing to eat.
I think so.
Oh,
right? It's good.
gross.
So now, what if we mix those two together?
The Wicked
it's-
Pickle and the Screwball.
Yeah.
Well, we're
A
gonna
Wicked
have
PB and
to.
J. Let's
It
do
could be the
without
next
the J
thing.
though, probably.
Oh, I don't think we'd want to put the jelly in with any of this. That's a good idea. Okay.
No, it's not.
I never knew it was
I think
a thing.
it is. If someone just wants to come pour some in
absolutely
this
not.
glass, I'm gonna give it a go.
Rob, why haven't
You
you
want to go get the Screwball?
why haven't
in
you
the freezer.
learned why haven't you learned yet
Russ, you have to drink it first. It was your
that this
idea.
is the kind of thing that this has become? You can't keep
know.
fighting the flavored whiskeys that we do.
You can't fight the flavor, Rob.
Ooh, that should be on our board
Right, you-
We're on the
board
rough side of Flavor Town.
of T-shirts that we haven't made yet.
You have
Can't
to
fight the flavor.
You have to start embracing this stuff. You have to
No.
start because life's too short to just drink two different kinds of bourbon, Rob.
I
It
drink
is.
all different kinds of bourbon.
You do, but you only
and
buy
some
a
Japanese and
couple. But
Scotch on occasion.
But what you spend money on.
Yeah, whiskey.
Okay, right. Well, this is whiskey.
No.
It's right there in the name.
It's not. It's Wicked Pickle.
It's what?
It's
Wicked.
Wicked Pickle.
Wicked.
Wicked Pickle. God, you guys fucking
spends.
suck. It's only 70 proof, so it can't be whiskey to begin with.
Oh boy, we're just
Yeah.
now.
I can imagine this being.
I like it. I'm
This-
gonna have a night. I think this is a blast. I love this.
This would be
peanut butter's coming.
great in a Bloody Mary.
Yes, it would.
That was one of the recipes they had on their website too. Was including this in a Bloody Mary. They had it mixed. Another interesting take was this with ginger ale. And I think that would be pretty intriguing too.
Interesting.
Because ginger does have kind of a kick to it as well. And I think
Wave at the camera, Russ.
My God, this episode is just off the rails. There's no way
it's
that
following
this is,
the fucking
Should we
whiskey.
measure this or
no,
not?
just
Jesus
Do a
Christ.
little-
just do it.
Oh
little bit.
God, it's like syrup.
It is kind of. All right, have me
What is that floating in there?
Are we gonna mix them?
Did one of you?
Or is it
gonna
one?
do it.
Okay.
Did you want to just take that out of the bottle and spit back in there? Because there's something floating in there.
All right, that's about half and half. Wicked Pickle, Screwball peanut butter.
I think that's a little bit of like little ice.
Oh my God, smell it.
No.
It's terrible. It's
It's
terrible.
okay. You go first.
It's terrible.
We'll just
I'm
pass
out.
it down. No, you're not. We're all
Yes,
in.
I am
We're a
certainly
team.
most-
What? That's a whole thing.
Sorry. COVID.
Oh, so you go first?
We don't have any more cups.
Give me one. I'll drink it out of that goddamn cup.
That's pretty good.
Really? Okay. All right.
Because it takes...
Where's that garbage?
My mouth is full of spit. It takes the super, super sweet part of the peanut butter and cuts that down to almost nothing, but leaves you the peanut butter flavor with that dill.
Okay, stop telling me about it. Make me one. I don't want to hear what you think about it. I want to decide what I think about it.
Give me one of those. Russ,
I don't care. I will use that glass.
Well,
or are you going to use it again?
No. Are you sure?
I don't care. I mean, not that
Ladies
I don't. I take COVID precautions seriously.
Russ Haddon, our video guy.
We're going way over on this one. We're doing just off the
so excited.
Oh, it looks...
We can cut some of this out.
It looks
too.
thick. Oh.
All right. You gotta have the mix.
Mixologist Mark Houston.
Do one of these. I don't know what to say about that.
I do.
I don't know.
Another one. Rob?
Another.
Here we go.
It's your turn.
It looks like you should be pouring that screwball over pancakes.
Don't give me any ideas.
There's a lot. I don't more of a waffles gal, but I think
if you come over and make breakfast.
Oh my God.
I actually used that line on Rob once. What do you want for breakfast, Rob?
$20 is $20. Oh
God, this might be the most heavily edited video we ever do.
I don't think so. I think we just post it as is.
With an explicit warning in the corner now too.
I don't know. Did you get the mix
Whiskey
right?
at work,
there
not
was
safe
no
for work.
pickle.
Oh, I poured it. Yeah, there was
It
almost.
See, I felt like mine wasn't. Yeah, that's how I felt. I felt like I got.
If somebody could
peanut
get
butter
me
then
a
pickle.
jigger then to do this, that would be great.
Do you really need it?
You do. You have to have that when you're mixing this stuff up. Oh, and then he's going to the Woodford. Good God. All right, look, we're sorry.
I figured the rye would go well with the pickle.
We want to apologize for this whole episode.
I
in
make no
advance.
apologies.
I am not apologizing. I
Because
stand
this
by what
is,
I
That's
said.
right. Cheers.
We don't. I mean, we had no idea what direction to take this in, where to go with it. It's so bizarre to drink stuff like this.
About half
I
bizarre
like
to
it.
drink any flavored whiskey.
Well,
I disagree. I like being able to get drunk, but also have a snack at the same time, and that's what I think this provides for me.
I'm gonna make a Bloody Mary out of this later.
And I agree with you. That's sometimes after you eat, if there's no dessert, which there always should be dessert after you eat. Stuff like peanut butter and Howlerhead and things like that make a great dessert and after dinner dessert drink.
Yes.
It's perfect for that.
Yes.
It is an aperitif. So that's
It's also a good just afternoon drink, or
Sure.
maybe in the morning
Or
with,
breakfast.
on pancakes. We already decided that's a thing we could probably do.
whenever it's a normal time to eat during the day, it's also a normal time to have flavored whiskey.
And I don't know. You
See,
can't.
that's way better.
You can't find this
What do you have now?
anywhere in South
have your
Dakota,
Woodford
as far
rye.
as I
It's fucking
know.
delicious.
So good.
Although
And I don't even like
Timmins
rye.
Market might be the first place to get this in when they finally do make it available out here. Minnesota's the closest. Albert
Damn.
Lee, I believe, was the closest part so
I
far
don't
that
know
you could
where
grab it.
I don't know where Jones got it.
They had a couple of liquor stores, yeah.
Yeah, they found this and the other Brother Justice or single malt.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
next
one
week
store,
maybe
huh?
we'll drink a normal whiskey,
Oh, thank God.
just to make Rob happy because it's been a little.
It's
weird.
been a long bloody time since we've had anything good.
But
Well, we're doing Brooklyn Hookers next week, so you'll get Jameson
we should mention
Oh.
pickle juice.
that next week.
You haven't heard this yet, maybe.
What?
Are you? Yeah, you did. You're going to come down to Murphy's
No.
St. Patrick's Day morning.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna do a whiskey at work at like 8 a.m. You want to do it?
I have to work.
No, you don't.
I gotta go to
No,
Deadwood.
you-
Yeah, I gotta.
Oh, you don't.
But not
you
at
gotta,
8
like,
in the
go-
morning.
Okay, well then, 8 in the morning, 8:30. 8:30, is that okay? Can you be here at 8:30? We can make that. All right.
I guess.
At 8:30, we are going
Facebook
to be...
Live, baby.
We are going to be at Murphy's downtown.
Can you say naughty words on Facebook Live at 8 o'clock in the morning?
No, you can't. You can't say... Well, you can, but we shouldn't because this will also be live on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, there's a reason I don't talk on the radio. There are too many rules.
The only rule is no F-bombs. Just please.
It's not the only rule.
I
know. I've broken a few of them.
That's what we're going to be
There are
doing
a lot
next
of
week.
rules.
So we'll be able to do the Irish car bombs, and we'll be able to do the pickleback and the whole
my
thing
God, what?
for St. Patrick's Day at 8:30 in the morning.
We work in radio, Kelsey. That's what we do.
This is going to be a disaster of a day.
So
I will be
week.
taking my personal time the rest of the day.
Well, Rob will be off the rest of the day. Anyway, thanks so much for...
We all have to work that day.
For putting
Except
up with
me,
this.
I'm taking PTO.
Well, work is subjective. So anyway...
The fact that you're going to be in town at 8 o'clock in the morning is
that's going to be
impressive
to a lot of people. It's going to be great.
Me included. You're going to have to leave by noon, put in your normal amount of hours in a day.
Well, 3.5 hour day. I put in a hard 3.5 hour days is what I do.